everyone said it was bad. I was
Yeah,
warned. It
yeah,
looked bad. It
yeah.
looked bad.
I guess yeah, it kind of did. Yeah.
Now,
No.
a lot of times, movies and shows will do something where they'll drastically change a character,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it gets the internet angry or over. Like, no one. Here's the thing: no one ever actually cares. But you have one side of the internet that wants to complain about it and get hate clicks.
Yeah.
And then you want the other side of the internet who wants to spite the previous side and they pretend to love it.
Yeah.
However, Velma is universally hated by everyone. I don't know a single person who likes this movie of this show.
Yeah. Boy, I sat down and thought it was a kids show. All I knew,
No.
yeah, all I knew was that it was hated. I thought, oh, come on, what's it gonna have? Two girls kissing? So I sit down. Within the first 5 minutes, I thought, oh my God, I better shut my blinds. I got a big window next to the TV. I don't want people seeing cartoon ass out my window.
So it's made, yeah. So it's made by Mindy Kaling. She's like kind of the showrunner, or like she produced this and she voices Velma. And Mindy Kaling, who we all know as the not funniest one in The Office, like not even like your top 3 or 4 favorite person from The Office, who hasn't really done anything funny that I've seen in years. I haven't seen her in anything really.
I agree.
I never watched her show. Yeah, this is bad. This is like really bad. And my friend Vito made a good point. Like, Scooby-Doo can be parodied.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's been parodied enough. And oh my God, the siren's going off again. I'm going to talk through it.
Good timing.
That's the woke police. They know I'm talking about something woke.
Exactly.
Like the live action movies. I covered the second one recently.
Classic.
Which, by the way, I want to let everyone know that in the month of January, I had 2 episodes that did really, really well. Jason X and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. And Warner Brothers, who also made Velma, copyright claimed them. So I made no money off of them. Please remember to leave a super chat.
Support your favorite channel.
Adam, I see what you're saying there, but I will not respond to it because it is not in the form of a super chat. That's right. I'll even bleed money from my friends. Anyway, yeah, so Velma is abysmal. It is so bad. And I'm not the kind of guy who goes in being like, I hate it because it's woke and they changed this. I'll give anything really a shot. But like, they are banking on you getting angry.
Yeah, like, that's what I was wondering about. Is it on purpose? Like, are they doing it for publicity? That's the question that I was thinking about when I was watching. I was like, they can't be serious.
Because that's what the teaser was. I don't know if you saw the teaser.
No.
But it's Velma. She's writing a letter to HBO because they're making a Judy Jetson reboot. Mm-hmm. And it's her complaining about all the changes that they're making and whatnot. And then she turns around. It shows that it's an Indian Velma. And she goes, well, at least Judy Jetson's still white, which means that Mindy Kaling Velma is racist, according to me.
Wow. Yeah,
but I thought, I'm like, okay, that's the trailer because they knew people were going to get upset over Indian Velma. Maybe the whole show won't be like that. Literally, Joey, here's every joke in Velma. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
White people, stupid, right? And here's the other joke.
Yeah.
Men, small penises and dumb, right?
Yep.
That's you
covered it.
Joke.
You covered it.
That is literally the only joke in the.
Oh, this show is woke.
Yeah, I'm not even like. And I know there's people who are gonna get a ton of money by doing like hate reviews of this show. I'm just never gonna watch it again.
Yeah, it was ignoring the quote woke aspect of it.
Yeah,
it's just it's not an enjoyable show. It is very, very weird.
This is getting compared to Harley Quinn a lot. And Harley Quinn was accused of being woke and whatnot, the Harley Quinn show. Which yeah, sure, it had some of the stuff. I'm not really. Do you watch the Harley Quinn show?
I watched it. I enjoyed it.
I really enjoy that show. I wasn't super on board with them suddenly being lesbian in the later season. I'm like, okay, I don't feel like that was really established well, but whatever. The rest of that show, whatever changes they make, that show is still really funny.
Yeah.
It's like hilarious. Really likes the Batman lore and has fun with the Batman lore. It's not trying to be a faithful adaptation. It is definitely supposed to be a parody of Batman and making fun of stuff. But there's some really clever jokes in Harley Quinn. My favorite joke was the Suicide Squad joke. I don't know if you remember that one.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
So here's an example of like a really good joke in one of these shows. So when Harley Quinn, she's like trying to be a good guy and other teams are trying to recruit her. And the Suicide Squad wants to recruit her, so they send her a bunch of t-shirts. So her and all her friends, they put on the t-shirts, but then she has like a mental breakdown and freezes. And what is it? Dr. Psycho has psychic powers. They're like, all right, let's all go into her brain and try to like wake her up. So they all pass out in the Suicide Squad shirts. And then the landlord comes and he thinks they all killed themselves.
Yeah.
So while they're in her head trying to fix her mental state, he's trying to dispose of their bodies. Like, that is really, hilarious. Really funny. Yeah. Now, here's an example of what's funny in Velma. Fred's penis is small because he hasn't hit puberty yet.
And he's a rich white guy.
Joey, I don't know if you know this, but you don't get to choose when you go through puberty. And I think shaming a person for not going through puberty, that counts as body shaming. Am I right?
Tony, you may be onto something.
Because I feel like that's really mean to shame someone for something they can't really control. And they try the show tries to get around it being like, well, he's white, so it's okay. And it's like, well, I don't know, because people are calling Velma fat and they're treated like the worst assholes in the world. And it's like, well, Velma, you can go for a jog once in a while, but Fred can't choose when he hits puberty or not. So I'm like, I feel like this show is, maybe there's going to be an episode where they call out Velma for that, but I doubt it. I wonder
what season 2 will bring.
I don't know. But again, it's not really parodying any Scooby-Doo shit. It's just,
it was just made to anger everybody.
It really was.
You know what? Effective, very effective. I cannot deny how effective it is.
Look. Mindy Kaling knows what she's doing, starting a show with teenage girls naked in the shower, rubbing up on each other. I'm sure that was a very smart decision on her part. No, it sucks. None of the characters even remotely resemble their original versions. I don't even know what the point of Shaggy is. I'm sorry, Norval.
Yeah,
I don't understand at all. The whole, like, they keep dropping references to all the classic Scooby-Doo monsters, but this is supposed to be a prequel, which is kind of confusing. All the monsters and stuff you see in the trailer, those are Velma having like hallucinations.
Yeah,
because she feels guilty because she was a terrible daughter to her mom, which she was.
She was.
She was kind of the worst one.
Then her mom leaves, and then it's a whole thing.
Yeah, Velma is super unlikable. And again, I don't think they're going to do a thing where it'll turn out like, oh, that was part of her character. She realizes she's terrible and she grows or embraces it. I think she's just a terribly written character.
Yeah, I agree. It could happen, but I agree.
But like, what is the point of this show? Because it doesn't feel like Scooby-Doo. It's not really parodying Scooby-Doo. It's just using the characters to just lecture me on what's right and wrong.
That's what I'm saying. What is the point of it? What am I doing here? Why am I on this couch watching a show that Tony from Hack the Movies told me to watch? I'm not even enjoying it. I'm angry. I got Tony in my phone texting me saying, God, I hate this, Joe. And I'm saying, I know, me too.
Yeah.
Why am I watching it? I hate this show, Tony.
And again, like, I thought maybe like a Scooby-Doo thing where they have to deal with like actual murders and stuff. Like, that'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny, but it's not. It's not. And it's not limited to one episode. I guess it's going to be like a season-long story arc. But yes, I see someone making a point in the comments. I'm not going to read it because, again, it did not come in the form of a super chat, Joey.
That's right.
Reminder.
That's the name of the
Warner
game here.
Brothers, the people who made Velma took all my goddamn money this month. But listen. I could make 10,000 videos complaining about it, but one, Mint Salad's doing it, and she's way better at that. She's way better equipped for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And two, I'm just gonna go and do something else. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not really I don't really like the term hate watching because I like watching purposely bad things.
Me too.
Or I just like watching bad things in general.
Yeah.
But this one isn't fun. It's not fun enough to make fun of.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of a rare instance for me. Like, I love bad movies. Like, Batman and Robin is one of my favorite bad movies all the time. Yeah. It's a fun watch. Double Dragon's another one. Yeah. But watching this one really irked me on a different level. Like, it just wasn't even bad enough to enjoy. It was just bad. Like, this just sucks and I'm bored sort of thing.
Yes. And by the way, this goes for both. I know we're making fun of a woke SJW left-wing show, but right-wing creators also do this. They also make cringe stuff. And it's just like, it's not fun to make fun of because you're only making this to lecture me about like your side of things. And I'm like, I don't really care. Like, can you just do a funny Velma show? You work in some political messaging, but it's not worked in. It's just, it's literally
the
just
whole
like
thing, basically.
Men are bad and all this is bad. It's like, okay, can you make me laugh once in a while? And again, it makes me appreciate Harley Quinn way more. Harley Quinn, I think, is really funny.
I agree.
Even completely. if I didn't agree too much with the Poison Ivy Harley relationship, because I really like the Poison Ivy Kite Man relationship.
Oh, you know. Yeah.
But that show knows to tell jokes. It knows when to have fun with stuff. And it doesn't hate Batman. It doesn't hate Harley Quinn. Velma feels like it just fucking hates Scooby-Doo. And I think they should just stop doing Scooby-Doo because the other end of this is that prequel movie they did, Scoob, the animated one that came out a few years ago. I didn't see it, but apparently they went the Ready Player One, Space Jam 2 route where it was really just the Hanna-Barbera movie.
Yeah, they did.
Like, I remember seeing the people from Wacky Races were in it, and I'm lucky I know what Wacky Races is because they played a couple reruns in the 90s. I'm like, kids today aren't going to know what it is, and they're not going to care. Like, that Blue Falcon, he's on the poster. I'm like, I don't know who Blue Falcon is, and I thought I knew a lot about Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck that is. So so their child-friendly prequel was a failure. And their adult, whatever this is supposed to be, prequel is also a failure. I want to check out the show from like a few years back. Apparently one of the shows from a few years back was really good. I saw there was a Twin Peaks reference.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw something about that on Twitter, actually.
Yeah. Apparently they like referenced some like really good horror movies and some obscure stuff too.
Really?
So I'm not going to watch it because cartoons are for children. But since I have nieces, which by the way, Velma, this is not for kids.
No.
I don't know.
No, God, no.
Mystery Inc. That's the Mystery Inc. is the name of the show.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I think I have a friend who worked on that. I'm going to watch that show and make sure it's good for kids. So when my nieces are old enough, I can show them. But no, that Velma is absolutely abysmal. And I like that everyone is agreeing on it. Because if people actually liked it, it would not be as downvoted as it is. I know people are like, oh, they review bombed it. And that does happen occasionally.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, this is so downvoted. I'm like, this couldn't possibly be one side. This means even the people who aren't like, oh, blah, 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 SJW, there were probably people who were legitimately like, let me check this one out. I like Harley Quinn. I like Mindy Kaling. They watched it and went, oh my God, this is terrible.
That was kind of like me. I was like, all right, yeah. I know people are shitting on this right now, but we're going to give it a shot. Tony said, I got to watch it. Here I am. I'm going to watch it.
Now you made it
within five minutes. It was done.
Now you watched 2 episodes, right?
Yeah. I watched 2 episodes.
Did Scooby get introduced?
I did not see him once.
Oh, no. Apparently, I haven't watched the episode. People are saying this. I saw a picture. It's apparently confirmed. Shaggy meets a nice lady named Scooby.
I'm sorry, Tony. Tony, you said what?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure it is officially confirmed.
What?
It's a rumor.
What?
That Scooby is like a woman in it?
No.
Could anyone confirm that? I saw an image and I heard people talking about it. But let me see.
Oh my God. I can't believe that.
Is that true? Is there a woman Scooby, or was that disproven? The last thing I saw, there was an image that looked real enough. By the way, the animation in the show is garbage. It is not well animated at all. Yeah, I'm not seeing on Wikipedia. I swear. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Is Scooby in Velma?
Looks like it's called Gigi.
What is it?
Gigi.
Gigi?
Gigi.
Is that the name of the character?
Yep. Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Inspired by Velma's independence and not caring what people think. Right. Okay.
Okay, I'm looking up Velma shows Scooby Girl. Yeah, okay. I think I found an image.
Yep.
Yes, I see an image of Meet Scooby, Scoobi. He tries to get over Velma with Scooby, and it's a lovely lady of color. Human lady of color. So they didn't even gender swap the dog. They species swap the dog.
Come on. Come on.
I don't know if that's true. Someone let me know if it's actually true. If this is a leak or whatever. Because if that honestly, if that happened, I might have to watch that episode because it sounds so ridiculously stupid.
Ridiculous, yeah.
But it looks like it is not confirmed. So maybe I jumped the gun on that. Please don't cancel me over that. Anyway, Velma's one of the worst things I've ever seen. However, one of the best things you can see is my review for the original Scooby-Doo live action movie and my newest review of the second Scooby-Doo live action movie, which I skipped initially when it came out. And I did not see it until like a few months ago, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it better than the first one.